Welcome back to our new video series about the KnowledgeSmart Skills Assessment Report template. This video will focus on training tag analysis as well as skipped questions and training requests. So let's go ahead and just select this bookmark here on the right called Training Tag Detail. And this is our first chart that we have available. We can segment or filter down to a specific account name, test name, or dynamic group name. So we can click Project X as an example, and we can see that work sharing was our top priority training tag with these 5 training tags following that, and then so on and so on. So we are measuring the count of full name here on the x-axis, and on the y-axis we've got training tag. So we can filter to a specific assessment as well. And what is quite handy if you are running assessment plans over a period of time and you want to show an animation of a training tag progression, you can click this little animation here which shows the development of training tags over per month, and that of course can be changed to per quarter or per year. So if we go ahead and just select that, it runs through all the months and kind of just shows you which months those training tags were registered for these individuals. If I hover over a bar, I can once again see the relevant test name, training tag, and count of full name being 1. Your tooltips can of course easily be adjusted, so I've just made a little adjustment and added in full name, the account name, and the job title. So I get a bit more information now when I hover over that bar. Let's then go ahead and navigate to our second training tag visualization, which is training tag analysis per job title. You can of course replace job title with one of your data fields or a dynamic group name, so however you like to group your training tags. And then we can also show the training tags just for a specific test if we like. But what is quite handy here is we can then look at the breakdown of training tags against job titles as one scenario. On the y-axis, we're looking at training tags, and on the x-axis, we're looking at count of full name. Then moving on to training requests and skipped questions, we thought it is quite helpful to review these two pieces of data together. So on the left-hand side, a training request question tag would be triggered if an individual clicks on the training request button within the assessment and of course gets the question incorrect. A skipped question training tag would be generated if the user clicked the skip question button during the assessment. We are looking here at the question name in the y-axis and the count of full name in the x-axis. At the bottom here, we are looking at a word cloud with the relevant training tags. And if I navigate to a specific assessment, let's just unselect that. I notice that those training tags become a bit more focused, but I can also control that via the count of result IDs. So I can maybe say count of result ID is more than 3, more than 5, just to create a bit more priority or focus on these word clouds. So let's go and take a look at what happens when we follow these people icons here. So we are taken over to a matrix table where we're able to view a bit more detail, account name, full name, average score, and a conditional formatting which is based on our results score grade. So anything in red would be priority development. This yellow-orange horizontal arrow would be considered development, and anything above 80, which is star user, would be green arrow upwards. Then training requests, test name, and a list of training tag values. So if you had to, for example, share a little report with your training provider, this might be helpful, and then you can just take an export here of that. Similarly, we have the same data available for skipped questions. So if you click that little people icon next to the skipped question chart, you'll be taken here. In our next video, we will look at module performance, and in our next video, we will take a look at module performance and question performance. See you there.